Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. All right, if you are brand new to Trade Confident, most likely you guys are. This is the first Mana Decentraland video that I'm doing, and we're doing pretty well over here. So give you guys a little track record for those of you who are brand new. We have won 93 for 93 wins on this channel. I believe we are the highest win rate on all of YouTube, and it is strictly because of our risk management strategy. I'll teach you guys that to you in today's video, as well as our really good indicators. They're calling the tops and the bottoms, and we're also using very good metrics that we have just for our subscribers that we personally coded over here. So in the second half of this video, I will show all of you guys how to get into our trade setup so you never have to miss another win that we take. We're going to aim for 95 for 95 wins before the end of the year. We could possibly hit 100 for 100 before the end of the year. We're going for 200 for 200 wins in the year of 2022, and we are doing very well. We're averaging between 10 to 15%. The last trade we ended up taking here was 11.64% profit on Matic, which was yesterday. All right, guys, let's get into the analysis, and I'll share that with you guys in the second half because I want to respect your time and give you the analysis first. Okay. Obviously, for Decentraland, we're in this, what I would call an incredible symmetrical triangle pattern. Arguably, you could kind of come up here and say you could pull a trend line. You can look at the bottom and say, you know, the bottom's already broke here. That's fine. I'm looking at a little bit different perspective here, and I think this is one we can look at right now to give us a good idea. Our traders at the moment are currently at 4.38% on Mana. Now, am I going to call exit here? No way, Jose. Like, absolutely not. I'm waiting for us to get into the profit, and I'm probably going to be looking to call a 50% exit around 17%, and even then, I'm going to move the stop loss probably a little bit above break even. So if this thing keeps on moving up and just starts flying up here and pressure starts building, and we see an incredible bull market, we could be seeing profits on that other 50%, you know, close to 30 to 40, maybe 50% profit on this trade. So watch that carefully. I will give you guys updates of that in the Telegram channel. Let's spend some time down here and let's look at the price versus well money flow, and let's look at the trend exhaustion. These are the two best indicators in the crypto market that have been calling tops and bottoms. We did call the crypto market crash. Actually, if you go back and look at them, they've called mini crashes, but let me give you guys some perspective of what I'm looking at here. Here's how you use these. These are in the description as well as linked in the first comment of this YouTube video. When the trend exhaustion pushes up into the top red section here, as well as when the well money flow is in green and price action's in pink, so you guys can see the correlation of where price is versus how money is moving with price. Very, very fun indicators down here. When the well money flow is high, as well as the trend exhaustion is high, this is when we are expecting drops in the market. Okay, we obviously saw a drop back down here. Go to the previous time before that, what we ended up seeing was divergence. This is how you guys, I'm joking about this in yesterday's videos a little bit, this is how you can actually predict market moves down, what I call jackpot moves. If you ever see price action create a high and another higher high, and you guys actually come down here and see the trend exhaustion create a high and a lower high, and the well money flow is high here, you must be watching for drops back down, because this is what can push us into bear markets very quickly, okay? The previous time before that, we got up in the top red section here. I apologize that it's overlapped a little bit here. Look at how high the well money flow is, okay? Let me explain this. Those of you guys who have been with me for a while will actually get a good amount of education out of this too. This green line here literally shows blockchain orders of long trades entering into the market, but I've coded this with some parameters on it to actually tell us where the behavior of whales, larger transactions on the blockchain, are looking to sell their long trades and starting to go short or sell off their longs. That is why when this pushes to the top section here, the price is not heading up any higher. Guys, do you guys understand this? The price can technically go as high as it wants to, but why is it stopping for our indicators and moving back down? It's because of how we've coded this. We're looking at actual blockchain long and short trades, buys and sells on the markets, and we're seeing on this exact exchange here, Coinbase, what's happening, and we'll be able to predict behavior. We are not charting price action on these charts. This is not charting price action. We are charting behavior. You must know there's a huge difference. Price, I could throw up a price up here and the price would have to just go there. The price here is only the variable of how this moves is strictly based off behavior. And that's why I have the metrics to show you guys the emotional index and such like that. Now that you guys see this, you guys can come in here and see where we're currently at. We are sitting at the top section here for the trend exhaustion and the well money flow. This, in my opinion, is probably going to be a place where we start moving back down here. Now, let's take all this into view here. I'm not going to just show you guys one side of the market. I will cover both in this video. Here's what you need to be watching. This descending resistance line, if this is broken up here, we could get very bullish very fast on Decentraland, okay? This is what I'm watching today. Overall, if I had to give you guys a prediction, the metrics and the indicators are looking a little bit more bearish today than bullish. So I am expecting a little bit of move back down. I'm not going to exit this. We still have 4 buy limits. Okay, let's go over and give you guys an idea of what the metrics are looking like. These have already been updated this morning, so this is actually a really fun thing to watch. I got on videos just a little bit later this morning, but no worries. You guys actually get to see what this looks like. So these have all been updated for this morning. They updated at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's have some fun with this. We are currently looking at the overall emotional index of the market. This is based off retail traders. Wells Institutions and Smart Money, they have their own very own metric. I'll show you guys in a second. You want to be trading with those guys, not these guys. Here's the reason why. When the market gets very greedy, the metric value is in blue and the price action is in white. When the market gets very greedy and excited, this is where Wells Institutions short the market. This is where everyone thinks it's going to the moon. You guys have heard that term a lot? No, this is not where it's going to the moon. This is where we actually look to actually sell our long trades because it's going to drop. Now, when everyone's getting very fearful in the market, this is when we acquire our long trades to actually ride this thing back up because this is due for a pump. Okay, overall, I know I said in the short term we could be seeing that in the 4 hour. Looking at the 1 day time frame, this is absolutely due for a move back up. Moving down here, long versus short trade risk. This shows us where risk is. Now, since we're in mana right now and we're in this symmetrical triangle pattern, there is a neutral risk right now. Why? Because we don't know if we're going to shoot up or move back down, because we've come to basically this point of pressure in the market where this is what I'm looking at. This is the pressure point right here. This is where everyone needs to be watching, because what can happen here is we start doing this ping pong action and then we shoot up really fast or we can shoot down very fast. That's usually what happens in this type of market. So at the moment, looking at long versus short trade risk, the risk is neutral. What this means is set up buy limits that I'll show you guys today to get into this market. Okay. Yes, it's awesome. We're up about 4% right now, but still, guys, watch the markets here and you can get into these trades based off the buy limits. It'll help you, and I'll show that to you in a second here. Well, in institutional smart money, this is an incredible metric, and I honestly believe, guys, I've had memberships with Glassnode, CryptoQuant, Wellmap, all these guys. I think this is the most accurate metric on the market at the moment that can show you guys what smart money is doing. When smart money comes out here and you guys are seeing, the market pump up here, people get really excited. What's happening here is smart money's coming out and they're shorting, literally, and they're dropping the price back down. A precursor. Like, this is a prophecy, guys. As the market's moving up and people are getting really excited, what's happening? Short trades are moving out in the market for Wells and institutions, dropping the price. So what we need to be watching for in here is, as the market's going down with price action, what we see is we have the Wells and institutions accumulating long trades. They've been buying the dips on mana, and I believe that is still the best thing to do. We are buying with Wells and institutions down here, and great job, guys. You're up at the moment 4.05%. If this thing starts skyrocketing up here, guys, even structure high, this is a 17% profit. This thing can take off very, very fast, so make sure you're watching that. Support and resistance prices. Where are the barriers for mana? The next barrier is at 369, and the low barrier here, in my opinion, is at 282. Okay, so let's take a look at this on the charts here. Here's the low barrier at structure support. Here's the barrier at the high here. This is where we're going to probably ping pong back and forth between if we break up or break down. If we break to the upside and we break this resistance here, the next resistance is up here at this level of about 210, 220, okay? That will give us a profit right around the level of about 31%. This is a trade you guys want to get into. Look at where we're at right now. We've got buy limits set up to help us if we crash down in the market. We have incredible risk management on this channel. If anything, we master risk management on this channel. That's why in a bear market, our account is only down less than 1% in the whole entire bear market. And we're still in cash here, about 42% in case we crash down here. Guys, I will teach you how to trade safe. Some people have lost 50 to 60% of their accounts in this bear market. And guys, I am actually down on ADA 31%, and I'm still only down 1% in the market. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do this with injecting money, with how to actually use buy limits, use really good risk management. That's what you guys are going to get on here. Okay, let's move over here and I'll show you guys how to get into our next trades for all these entries here. All the ones that we're taking. This is what's called a dollar cost average HODL metric. If you guys want to come in, let's say you have $10,000 and you guys want to place, $1,000 into each of these coins, when you guys get a green line that comes out at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, great. You guys can hold this for the long run. Obviously, there's been very good metrics over here. We only listed this back here. So you guys have been basically able to get one metric value on here and just keep watching this, because I do think this has a great potential to move up here. Exit points in the market. This shows us where we can possibly be seeing drops back down. Obviously, we saw a nice drop back down there. An incredible move for Mana on that first jump. People made a ton of money on that move up right there. So great job, everyone. What we're seeing right now is a possible second pump up here where we could be seeing Mana starting to take off here because it's more correlated to the overall markets with Bitcoin and Ethereum now based off those price structures of what's happening to those two coins. In the beginning, it's just emotional. Who cares about what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum? It's just pure high school emotions, okay? That's what I call it, to joke around a little bit. Now we're getting a little bit more of price action. We've been here in the markets a little bit. It's following suit with what we're seeing on Ethereum and Bitcoin when we look at Mana here. Okay, here's what I want to show you guys. That's what I'm looking at as far as the price action. Make sure you guys get these indicators on your charts. Here is how you guys can join me and join our team over here and I don't want to say not lose a trade again. It's going to be hard to lose a trade with our risk management. We do very, very well over here, just to be totally honest. The membership is only $49 a month. I am going to be upping the price of this membership, okay? We're going to figure out a way to up the price of our indicators as our membership because we need to hire on more employees to honestly, guys, to handle the demand. We are growing super fast because once people are starting to realize we have the highest win rate on all of YouTube, I'm not trying to be arrogant at any means by saying that, but our risk management, I think people have been waiting for someone to come out and prove that it's possible to never lose a crypto trade again. And we're averaging between 10 to 15% per trade. The profits are incredible. Guys, the reason why I'm not in the profit is because we're winning trades. But people in this bear market have lost 30 to 40 to 50, 60% of their accounts. I know people who have lost everything, like hundreds of thousands, and we are only down at maximum 7.8% in our account. 7.8 when people are down 50 to 60%. The reason why we're not in the profit is because we're in a bear market. Like the fact that we're only down 0.5% here is staggering based off this market. I will show you guys how to trade like that and keep your guys' money safe. I want to show you how to have good risk management. I'm not a pump and dump channel. That's not what I do. I have people over here who are 50, 60 years old who are trading with millions of dollars and they are not into pump and dumps. They want to have money. They want to trade and they want to make between 20 to 30, 40% a year and they want to do this for decades to come. That is what this channel is about. It's not about pump and dumps. You got to go somewhere else for that, okay? If you want consistent wins in your portfolio to keep growing it and you actually care about the money you put in your market, this is the place to be. Okay, no more soapbox on that. $49 a month will give you guys access to all of our metrics as well as our live trades. Get this today because that will be going up. That's going to give you access to all the metrics here like I showed you under Mana. You guys can get it for all these coins. Here is where you guys want to take our trades. Every single one of our 93 wins that we have ever taken over here have been called out on this website page right here. It's on the front page of tradeconfident.io under live trades. Obviously, today we're talking about Mana Decentraland, so you guys will click right here for the next trade setups for this coin, okay? What I want to show you guys is this. I'll show you guys how to get into these trades, but I'm going to show you on Bitcoin because I want to keep the other coins private for our subscribers, okay, our paying subscribers. This will update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guess what? It's 8:33, so you guys are actually seeing the actual real updated buy limits for Bitcoin today. So this is updated and it says 1216. This is hard-coded into our exchange, and so you guys, when this says 1216, these are honestly the actual real buy limits for that day that you guys can set up, okay? Very close to getting the first one hit, so make sure you guys have that set up for Bitcoin. Here's what you're going to do to trade all of our coins. The charts look the same. It's going to be price action in white, 4 buy limits, 1 sell limit. Take the amount that you want to trade with. Let's say it's $1,000. Split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions, 250 each, and put it at each buy limit. 250 here, 250 here, 250 there, and 250 there, okay? Once your first buy limit is hit, you guys want to set your sell limit up here. At this moment, it's at 58,900. It's going to be different for all of our coins because obviously they're at different prices, okay? Once you guys do that, all you have to do is follow me in the Telegram channel and you guys will get the exit calls that I'm calling with the indicators. It's very important you guys get in the Telegram channel and have the indicators so you guys can watch the market pumps and drops with me. Sign into Telegram on your phone or your computer first and then click this and that will give you guys immediate access over into the channel with our traders over here, okay? The indicators are the last thing I'm going to tell you guys about. You guys are going to be able to get right now 81% off all of our indicators. You guys want to get on your charts the price for swell money flow, the trend exhaustion, and the trend dashboard at minimum. This is how you guys are able to copy my charts and follow all the trades that I'm doing as far as exits because I never take them off my charts. And you guys can see in here when I'm actually calling exits, I'm telling you guys the trend exhaustion and price for swell money flow is high. And I give you guys actual analysis of why we're exiting. Here, let me say this. Some of you guys, like let's give this for an example. ADA, in the Telegram channel, I'm updating you guys and giving you guys an exit based off our entry point up here and our break even is at 189, okay? Those of you guys who enter in at lower points obviously don't want to wait until you're at our break even. You guys can take profit a lot sooner than that. So here's why the indicators are so important. I'm using this as an example. Those of you guys, let's say, let's use Ethereum because it's a little bit easier to explain here. Those of you guys, let's say, got in down here on Ethereum at these lower levels because of our buy limits. You guys can look to take some profit right now. Like, this is why you have the indicators. In the Telegram channel, I'm going to call out and manage the trade that we're in here in sequential order. So once this buy limit has been, surpassed and we exit the trade, I'm just going to go to the buy limits I show you guys right over here, and I'm going to enter into the next trade, and that's going to be what's posted on the YouTube channel. But obviously, a lot of you guys, if you join the channel after I got into this trade, you've got buy limits got hit down here, and you're in the profit right now, like a really good amount. This is what you need to use. Use the trend exhaustion. If it pushes into the profit on your trade, if you're past your first buy limit, and the trend exhaustion is in the top red section, and the price versus wall money flow is high, guys, look to take some profit. I hope everybody who got in down at these lower prices based off our buy limit is at minimum selling 50% right now. 50%, guys, I would be exiting 50% right now in the market, and I would be moving your stop loss. So here's an example. If you guys got down here, you're up at over 10%. I would exit 50% right now, and I would be moving your stop loss probably to about 3,900 for the other 50%, and just moving your stop loss up as the price moves up. It's so simple, and I teach that to you guys in the Telegram channel with the calls that I make. That is why it's so important to have these indicators, because you guys aren't always going to be in the same trades that I am. If you have questions, email us. That's awesome. betradeconfident@gmail.com. That's the email. But I want to just show this to you guys because if you're in trades lower than us, you guys can actually come in here and take exits with the indicators. And plus, with the indicators, you guys are getting 81% off, and you get the indicators for life. This isn't like you get temporary access. You get the source code to the indicators, so nobody can take it away from you. If I go out of business or Jesus takes me home to heaven, or I don't know, make up something, you guys get these forever. No one can take them away from you, okay? We're not going anywhere. We're far too successful to go anywhere, just be honest. But guys, get the bundle pack, set that up. Make sure you guys are setting this up today and watching Mana, because as this thing starts shooting up here, I want you guys to watch this, because if we start seeing a shoot up and we start seeing the trend exhaustion move down here, that's actually going to give us some bearish divergence where this move up here, we might want to look to exit for a crash back down. I showed you guys in the videos a couple days ago how we call jackpot trades, and that is with divergence on these two indicators, so do not miss that. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you. God bless you so much. Get the indicators in the description, get the membership before it goes up, and make sure you guys are getting into the buy limits over here for all the different coins and joining me on Telegram. Everything you guys need is over here. If you want a video tutorial, scroll down to the bottom of the page. I just recorded this again yesterday. Shows you guys how to set up buy limits in your exchange, how to set up sell limits, how to do market orders. Everything you guys need is in this one single video right here. So make sure you guys are watching that. All right, guys, God bless you. Get everything you need in the description. Let's keep making money, and I'll see you guys in the next winning trade. All right, bye, guys.